We have just talked about Luna and stablecoin UST crash. Tremendous crash not for Terra and Luna, but for Bitcoin and Ethereum as well. Nevertheless, today you'll hear how it all started and how it will go. Hello, I'm your great reporter Mr. Stonk Guy, and I'll cover the latest news. No, wait further and stonk it up. First week of May 2022 was not very exciting in the e-commerce and tech world, because major companies like Nasdaq, Amazon, Apple and others crashed, reaching over 10% decline, and S&P 500 hit its lowest level in a year, crashing over 10% in the past month as well. This all correlated with the crypto market, which also started to fall down. Of course, there are more players in this field. Much too high inflation, Russia-Ukraine war, even zero-case COVID policy situation in China has its impact on the economy. That's the wider explanation for the crypto market crashing. But what exactly happened to stablecoin that turned out to be so unstable after all? Anchor Protocol is, or now, probably, was, one of the most popular crypto exchange platforms. At first, Anchor Protocol was promising around 20% interest rates for people who would want to lend their stablecoin UST, and those were pretty high rates, so no surprise people took the deal. However, these numbers were just for the show, to attract more people. So, the exchange platform was burning a lot of money, but it couldn't go on forever, so they decided to switch their rate structure and make rates more variable depending on the demand. It was planned to lower the rates, find stability and not to burn that much money, and it was expected that some people would leave the platform. However, the opposite happened and deposits hit the record high $18 billion. And people, out of fear and common anxiety, started to sell cryptos, including Luna and stablecoin UST. Decrease in Luna's price caused uncertainty if Luna can still back up the UST. That led to people selling their USTs as well. And it caused a total failure of the algorithm. Moreover, there are rumors going on that there could be an attack by BlackRock and Citadel. They borrowed 100,000 Bitcoin from Gemini. Then they swapped 25% of that into UST. They reached out to Do Kwon, the founder of Terra, and asked to buy directly a lot of UST. Then they would sell Bitcoin for this at the discount price, leading that they wouldn't be hurting UST. There are possibilities that Do Kwon accepted this offer, and lowered the supply of available UST. BlackRock and Citadel sold all the Bitcoin and UST and caused both markets to crash rapidly. And they knew that Anchor Protocol would not be able to cover all the withdrawals. But, it's just a rumor. Now, Do Kwon proposed an initial rescue plan for Luna. It sounds like this: 1. Increase base pool from 50 million to 100 million international reserve assets. 2. Decrease pool recovery block from 36 to 18 blocks. This should increase minting capacity from $293 million to around $1.2 billion. In simpler words, this means that the proposal would balance the algorithmic stablecoin UST by expanding the base pool for the currency. Also, it is planned to burn more UST, leading to a price increase due to the lower amount of the stablecoin. In total, the burn should take the total amount of UST burned to 1.4 billion UST, and after that the team hopes that expanding the base pool for the coin and burning more should save UST. Well, I hope this will stonk up. Let's wait and see what happens. Did this sad event have an impact on the most popular stablecoin Tether, or in short USDT? Even if a little bit, but yes, it did. Tether price fell to almost 5 cents below its $1 peg. Nothing horrifying, but still, Tether slipped a little. Paulo Ardoino, Tether's CTO, said that the team is prepared to maintain the US dollar peg at all costs. He said Tether holds a ton of US government bonds and was prepared to sell them to defend the token. Still, there are rumors that Tether doesn't have those bonds. If they have the bonds, Tether will survive, otherwise the project will purge naturally. Ah, good old painful natural selection. People invest in stablecoins for a reason. Crypto itself is volatile, but stablecoins creates stability. And this trust for stablecoins was broken when UST crashed. So Tether now has to really hold this crucial responsibility for its holders. If there's going to appear any doubts about Tether's stability, I'll be there to inform you. That's it from me today, but before you go, here's a meme for you. Keep it up, and see you next time. Stonks up.